In the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched pasture, a striking white horse stands, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. But upon closer inspection, a horrific sight emerges. A grotesque barnacle wound festers on its flank, a stark contrast to its pristine appearance. This is not merely a blemish, it is a testament to the dark side of nature, a chilling reminder of the relentless forces that can invade even the most majestic of creatures. As we delve into the unsettling world of barnacle infestation, prepare yourself for a journey that intertwines beauty with the grotesque, revealing the hidden horrors that lurk beneath the surface. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous crustaceans, are notorious for their ability to latch onto unsuspecting hosts. In the case of our unfortunate equine friend, beneath the shimmering surface of the Arctic waters, a haunting spectacle unfolds. An enormous beluga whale, pristine in its chalky white, now marred by an expansive, grotesque barnacle wound. The sight is both fascinating and repellent, a landscape of cracked, inflamed skin, intertwined with crusty barnacles, their jagged shells embedded like nature's own grim decoration. This whale's suffering is on raw display, a distress signal painted in pustules and scars. Barnacles, those hard-shelled hitchhikers of the ocean, have turned the once smooth canvas of this majestic creature into a battlefield. But why does this infestation happen to such a noble beast? And what dark secrets lie behind it? Barnacles are typically the ocean's slow-moving freeloaders, clinging to everything from ships to sea turtles. But when they latch onto a beluga, the relationship turns parasitic, almost sinister. Unlike typical barnacles that settle with a passive scrape, these few species have evolved razor-sharp foot structures that bore into the whale's epidermis. What you witness on this whale is the aftermath: skin erosion, painful lesions, and a festering wound that is ugly, oozing, and raw to the touch. The barnacles exploit any weak spot, perhaps a scar under the shimmering veil of twilight in the dense savanna. A spectacle of nature's raw and unforgiving reality unfolds. A leopard, the very embodiment of stealth and grace, now marred by a grotesque affliction that seizes the attention of even the most hardened observers. This is not the vision of a pristine predator gliding silently through the underbrush. Rather, it is a creature contorted by a barnacle wound, an abomination plaguing its sleek coat with barnacles. Those crusty crustaceans more familiar in oceanic stories than on the fur of a land beast. The lesion is an enormous, festering colony of barnacles fused unnervingly to the leopard's skin, creating a living armor of decay and parasite. It is a dark tableau of nature's cruel indifference, revealing a world where survival is brutally contested not just between hunter and prey, but within the body's own battlegrounds. Examining the wound, the dead skin peels back like the brittle pages of a forgotten book, exposing inflamed flesh and a seething community of parasites, the unseen legions that have made this leopard their unwilling host. The barnacles, an unlikely antagonist, anchor themselves with sinister tenacity, their calcified shells burrowing just beneath the skin's surface, provoking infection and chronic irritation. The impact of this wound goes beyond the skin. It saps the leopard's strength, disrupts its hunting efficiency, and invites secondary infections that threaten systemic collapse. Parasite infestations, like this one, reveal a hidden war waged within every animal. These unwelcome passengers, mites burrowing deep, lice nesting amidst fur, and ticks clinging snugly to feed, operate like stealth. In the heart of the African savanna, where the golden grass sways gently in the breeze, and the sun casts a warm glow over the land, a haunting sight emerges: a white lion, a rare and majestic creature, now marred by a grotesque affliction. This lion, once a symbol of beauty and strength, now bears a horrific barnacle wound, a testament to the harsh realities of nature. As we delve into the depths of this unsettling phenomenon, prepare yourself for a journey that intertwines the marvels of wildlife with the darker aspects of survival and the consequences of our actions. The white lion, an extraordinary genetic variant of the African lion, is a creature of legend, often associated with purity and power. However, this particular lion story takes a grim turn. The barnacle infestation that has taken hold of its body is not merely a cosmetic blemish. It is a harrowing reminder of the fragility of life in the wild. Barnacles, small crustaceans that typically cling to hard surfaces in marine environments, have found an unlikely host in this terrestrial predator. How did this happen? The answer lies in the complex interplay between nature and the environment. Barnacles are notorious for their ability to latch onto anything that offers a stable surface. In the case of our white lion, it appears that a combination of environmental stressors and perhaps an injury or open wound has created the perfect breeding ground for these tenacious creatures. Once they establish themselves, barnacles can proliferate rapidly, forming a hard calcified shell that can cause significant harm to their host. The lion's skin, once a canvas of soft fur, is now a battleground, with barnacles embedding themselves deeply, feeding off the lion's nutrients and causing excruciating pain. As we observe this lion, we cannot help but feel a sense of horror at the sight of the barnacle-encrusted flesh. The wound is not just a physical ailment, it is a manifestation of suffering, a reminder of the relentless struggle for survival in the wild. The barnacles, with their sharp edges and relentless grip, create an environment of constant irritation and infection. The lion, once a fierce hunter, now finds itself weakened, its strength sapped by the very creatures that have taken refuge on its body. The infestation is not merely a physical burden, it also poses a significant threat to the lion's overall health. The barnacles can lead to secondary infections, further complicating the lion's ability to hunt and thrive in its natural habitat. As the days pass, the once mighty predator becomes a shadow of its former self, a poignant reminder of the harsh realities of life in the wild. The savanna, with its unforgiving landscape, offers no mercy to those who are weakened, and the white lion's fate hangs in the balance.